Hi, I'm Jenny Rushmore of Cashmerette, and today I'm going to be showing you how to sew on a button. To sew a button on, you need your fabric, a button, your needle, and some thread. So I'm going to show you on a scrap how to do this. So first of all, take your thread, and on one end you are going to make a little knot. There are different ways of doing this, but that is a simple one and it works. And then on the other end of the thread, you are going to just thread the needle. So you can sew buttons on a double thickness of thread, in which case what you can do, instead of knotting the end of one, you can knot these two together, or you can just do a single strand of thread, which if you're using buttonhole thread is usually fine. So you now want to place your button on top of the marking that you have made for where you want your buttonhole to go. And you are going to begin by taking your needle on the wrong side of the fabric. You are going to put your needle through. You have to kind of feel for it and pull it out of the first hole, like so. Pull it all the way out. Now, depending on whether your button has 4 holes or 2 holes is going to depend a little bit what you do next. Usually you then go to the diagonally opposite hole and go through the back. And then continue to go backwards and forwards a few times. Now, as you're doing this, you don't want to pull really, really tight. You actually want a little bit of looseness at the back of the button. So I'm going to go through another time, up and then down. And then now, because this is a button that has 4 holes, I'm going to do the opposite ones. So again, you have to like feel your way, come up through the opposite, down, and just do that a couple of times. Not pulling it too tight as you go down. Now we're almost there. So now we're going to come up one more time. And then when you go through the other side, you're not going to go through all the way the fabric. You're just going to go through to the other side of the button. Okay? Now we're going to create a shank. So basically we're going to wrap the threads between the button and the fabric, and doing this reinforces them, but it also makes the button go on more nicely through the buttonhole because it is creating just this little bit of lift. So I've gone around 2 or 3 times. Once you've done that, then put your needle back through the fabric over onto the wrong side and pull it through. And then now you simply want to secure it. So you can just take another stitch, loop the needle through the loop, and just do that 1 or 2 times. And there you go. You have a nice secure button. It's got a little bit of a shank. It's going to hold on nicely. And now you know how to sew on a button. You will never pay a dry cleaner to do it for you again. Now, if you want to learn more about how to sew, there are a number of different ways you can do that. First of all, check out my book, Sewing the Curve. Learn how to sew clothes to boost your wardrobe and your confidence. And you can get it at the link here. I take you through every step of how to learn to sew clothes, from buying your first machine through to how to do a stitch, all the way up to actually making like a lined dress. And it comes with 6 brand new Cashmerette patterns for you to start your whole new world of sewing your own clothes. You can also head over to my website to cashmerette.com/learn to sew, where we've gathered together all the different resources we have to make this a joyous and happy learning experience. Good luck with your sewing adventure.